What is going on, guys? The Saurus Fox here today, back with the brand new FC25 Schalke Career Mode Season 2, Episode 1 for you guys today. And wow, we're here, second season. The first season absolutely flew by. It was a great season to play. Hope you all enjoyed it. Obviously, right down to the wire. It went the last few games went right down to the wire, and obviously we secured promotion at the first time of asking as champions, which we could be very proud of. Obviously, we're now in the Bundesliga. The first time Schalke have been in there for a couple of years. Must admit, Bayern Munich did the League and Cup double in the Bundesliga last year, so Vincent Company had a nice little cup run. Starting this season, we have had £23 million budget, and I think we've spent it wisely with some of the squad improvements. So let's get straight into that, and let's get through some of the transfers that have happened in the summer transfer window so far. Let's go into our signings ourselves. Bit of a random one, but we've actually signed Job Bellingham from Sunderland for £3.5 million, and we put Armini Younes in the swap in the deal as well. So it equated to about a £5 million transfer, but obviously we used £3 million of the budget. And yeah, I mean, obviously, a bit of an interesting one. He's got some good stats. Obviously, he's Jude Bellingham's brother, and obviously we all know how his career went, going from Birmingham to Dortmund. Now he's obviously flying at Real Madrid. So yeah, can we do the same for him? And he's obviously still 19, still very young, still got a lot of room to improve. And yeah, just why not? Can we recreate his story similar to his brothers? So yeah, obviously he's going to come into the midfield, playing that centre mid, cam and striker role. 72 overall, very pleased indeed. Ibrahim Cisse we sold for 550,000. Barely played a game for us last year. He's 24, so we've sold him on for 550,000. Centre back, we've got Anel Ahmedzovic from Sheffield United. I've got to get used to saying that name. It's a bit of a struggle. Ahmedzovic, the Bosnian international, 26, 6'5". He will partner Phil Newman at the back, and he obviously a big chunk of money, £7.5 million. But I think for what he's worth, obviously valued only 76 overall, good sprint speed, good jumping, good strength. It's going to be a really man-mountain at the back, so hopefully Newman and Ahmedzovic will be brick walls at the back, and we won't concede too many goals. As like I said, Thomas Callas was getting on a bit, and I did look at other players, but I think Ahmedzovic was a very suitable player to come and join us in the Bundesliga from Sheffield United. Yannick Bachmann has left us for Cardiff for a £1 million. Again, a bit of money back in. And the one we all wanted to see, or I wanted to definitely try and get him back, at the age of 30, Divock Origi. He had such a good season with us last year, being our top goal scorer. We've got him in for £3.8 million, so a bit less than his value. Obviously, he had a very good season with us last year, top goal scorer, third top goal scorer in the league, and you know, it would be criminal not to try and bring him back. £3.8 million of the budget, not too bad. And we did manage to get him in on 50 grand a week. I mean, he was on £78,000 at AC Milan. So it was a bit of a cut price deal, but we just threw him an offer of 50 grand. Obviously, I was never going to pay him 80 grand if he wanted it. So we just chucked him 50 grand. He was happy with it. He wanted to come back. He said at the end of his loan spell, he wanted to come and join us next season. Said he really enjoyed his time at the club. So, yeah. For now, we'll see what he can do in the Bundesliga. And yeah, he's now a permanent Schalke player. Ron Schallenberg has been sold to LS. I don't know what team that is, just LS. We sold him for £1.9 million. Again, only really used him at the start of last season. Didn't really use him too much after that. Marcin Kaminski has paid way, actually. He's actually gone to Sheffield United for £600,000. Taking that will be Ahmedzovic's replacement. And again, he started to decline a bit. Obviously, he's getting on a bit. We do want to try and bring the age down, get some younger players back into the squad. So £600,000. I mean, you know, they've still got 7 million left of the Ahmedzovic deal, so that isn't bad for them. Carlo Kaiser's gone out on loan to Darmstadt, and Adrian Gantenbane has gone out on loan to Trabzonspor. So that has been our summer transfer business. The reason we've got rid of Gantabane is because the other fullback has come back. He was out on loan last year, which was already there. So, I mean, quickly looking at things financially, we haven't done too bad. I mean, say we had a £23 million budget to start with, or we brought in a couple of scouts and a youth academy scout as well. And I mean, we spent £15 million of the budget, so I don't think many more players will be coming in, as we don't really need to improve, really. Still got £6 million in the budget, and like I said, we're minus £6 million down in profits, but if we have a good season, that will soon go up. Not too bad. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a very tough season in the Bundesliga. Some of the teams that, Leipzig, Leverkusen, Munich, Dortmund, Gladbach, Frankfurt, Wolfsburg, Hoffenheim, every team's going to be tough, and it's just going to be a tough season. So objective wise, the board want us to reach the last 16 of the DFB Pokal, same as last year, but obviously we got knocked out, so we do definitely want to improve. And league wise, they just want us to avoid relegation, so I'm happy with that. I mean, not expecting too much, so if we avoid relegation, that's all I'm really setting out to do. And if we can get a good cup run, that will be very positive. Financially, they want us to earn £10.2 million earnings from shirt sales, and we're already 63% for the way, so we're absolutely going to smash that. We've signed one player with crucial or important roles to strengthen the squad. Yes, we've definitely done that, and they want us to get 7 clean sheets in home matches. And the youth academy, or youth development, we've done what they wanted in the short term. So we're just going to have to try and get some of them players we got in last year play in at least trying about 30% of the games. So yeah, and obviously continental success, we're not in Europe. So yeah, I mean, pre-season was a little bit poor. We beat Hellas Verona on the tour, we drew 0-0 to Cagliari, and we lost 1-0 to Southampton. So a win, a loss and a draw. I mean, it's only pre-season, obviously new players in, got to get used to things. So in today's episode, what you all want to find out after I've been waffling on is who we're going to be playing in today's games. We've got Augsburg away to start the season. We're going to welcome RB Leipzig at the Veltins, and then we shall go away to Borussia Mönchengladbach. So yes, that is going to be very tough. And in the DFB Pokal, we're already doing better than last year because we got promoted to the Bundesliga. We're already in the second round, and that will be a home match against Borussia Mönchengladbach at some point. But when we play them in today's episode, it will be in the league. So that is that. And transfer-wise, outgoings, there's been lots of major deals going on all over the world. Aurélien Tchouameni has gone to Newcastle for £98.2 million. Victor Boniface has left Leverkusen for Aston Villa for £76.8 million. So we could be very happy with that he's left Leverkusen because he's a very good player. Gavariel has joined Bayern Munich, so he strengthened them. So that is a bit of a worry for us. Victor Gyökeres has joined Bayern Leverkusen, obviously, as Boniface is replacement. Emery's joined Manchester City. Benjamin Sesko has left Leipzig for Manchester United, so that is again another good player leaving the league. Joshua Kimmich has gone to Barcelona, so again that's slightly weakened Bayern Munich's team and definitely strengthening Barcelona's team. So another player leaving the league. Leroy Sané, a former Schalke player, obviously going from Bayern Munich to Leverkusen there. So again, it just shows the strength that we're up against in the league. Adrian Lunin is going to Leverkusen. Upamecano's left Bayern for Real Madrid. Granit Xhaka, a bit of a strange one there, is joining Liverpool. I mean, Rasmus Højlund's gone to Newcastle, so obviously Sesko is his replacement at Man United. Ferland Mendy's gone to Man United. Gravenberch has gone to Bologna. Neymar, though, this is the one I saw, which shocked me really. 35.2 million, and Neymar has joined Bayern Munich. Andrik has left Leverkusen. Rahm has left Leipzig. Kessie's joined Dortmund. So again, other teams are strengthening, but I'm happy with how we've strengthened our squad. I mean, obviously, Divock Origi coming back as former top goal scorer last season. I think we could be happy with him up front, and we just give the team a good go. So, squad-wise, I mean, not much is going to change. Obviously, this is how we're going to be looking for most of the season, I think. Hoffman in goal, Merkin, Ahmedzovic, Newman, Aydin, Silla, Gustafsson. And obviously, we've got a new signing on the pre-contract, Lebijic. Again, he wasn't too bad in pre-season. Coleman on the left, Karaman. Hopefully, he can stay fit. Obviously, he was a big miss with the injuries last season. And Divock Origi up front, and obviously Bellingham on the bench. So we've strengthened. We've got a well-balanced team. Obviously, we've got Fran, Carmona and Gallardo still at the club. Bayandier's returned back off loan. This is the other fullback, Matriciani. Again, he's not too bad. That is the reason. He's a bit better than Gantenbane, so we'll give this guy a chance. He can play left back, right back, centre back. So he's versatile along the back line. And Gantenbane has gone out on loan. Sanchez was on about putting him in the starting lineup, but I say when we can get Ahmedzovic, who's a 76 overall, come in, I think it's definitely going to improve that back line. And obviously Callas is getting on a little bit, so he's just going to be a rotational centre half for this season, obviously. And again, Højlund, towards the back end of the last season, he did have a bit of a dip in form. So yeah, that is how the squad's going to line up. I think I've done enough talking right now, so let's get straight into the Bundesliga and a brand new season and challenge ourselves against the best teams. So, I'll see you all very shortly.
Take on Schalke.
Yeah, last season was great and they're certainly used to winning. It is a step up in standards, but I'm sure they'll be ready. The aim has to be to stay in the league and just to keep building. A win away from home would certainly be a huge boost. They should have plenty of options.
Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Real opportunity. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going.
Fish, very cool and collected.
Back. Getting into a good position. It's not the best of clearances. Genuine chance. Oh, ho, ho! That has flown into the net. What a strike! A superb volley.
Past him, it's a brilliant goal.
To regain possession. In behind, can he finish? Could be now. It's in, and of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
One with the goalkeeper. He just goes for...
Down nicely and in. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
And the keeper had no...
Me. Well, that's what he's there for. And the goalkeeper has stopped any potential danger. Cuts it back. Seemed to have hit that really nicely, but... Excellent work in goal there. Well saved. They could be in trouble here. And the forward progress continues. One more to the total, and there's no sign of them stopping there.
Finish, you have to say. Just takes a little off it there, then the keeper, he's left with no chance.
It's gone over the byline, so a goal kick on the way to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
The man of the moment. 4 goals last time out. Can he light up the stage again? Don't go anywhere. This is EA TV of the Königsblauen, as they're known, the Royal Blues, Schalke, here in Gelsenkirchen in Western Germany. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Bundesliga coming right up. It's Schalke, and they take on RB Leipzig.
Thanks, Derek. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting Schalke to do quite so well in that opening match. They showed a lot of spirit, a lot of desire, and a fair bit of quality. They'll need to replicate that today, though.
Really fine feet, bad the referee in terms of what to do next. And sending the free kick just wide of the post. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Siege could be onto something. Oh my goodness! Origi. Oh, this looks useful. Can he put them ahead? Fine goalkeeping to push that promising sequence. Oh, in with a chance. And there it is, 1-0. Openda. Might be a chance here. The game has been turned on its heading. And now they sense a big opportunity. Must be. Was an important piece of the Leipzig being afforded too much space, and it might be. With plenty of time and space. In position. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. And let's fly here. Well, the pass got in the way. And it's offside is the final whistle, not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, it's certainly not the result they were hoping for, but after their opening day win, they won't be too alarmed going into the next match, that's for sure.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.
Oh, it's for real. The tactics and squad strengths have all been analysed by committed fans and neutral observers. A confrontation that all football lovers will revel in, knowing that we might be about to witness a simply unmissable occasion.
Joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary will be Sue Smith. And we've got Bundesliga action for you here. It's Borussia Mönchengladbach, and they take on Schalke.
Well, it's been a positive start to the campaign for the away side. When you looked at the opening 2 fixtures, it was a big ask to get anything from them. So the fact they got 3 is certainly points gained. And you think that's going to give them confidence coming into today. It's a 4-5-1.
is a lovely spell of possession. Well, that really... Real opportunity. And the keeper's done really well to... Can he finish? And that was a wonderful chance. Origi. To edge ahead. Well, that's what he's there for. It's
not really been himself in the first half.
Now, this has to be. Oh, really? Promising looking ball. For the lead here. Oh, a great chance. And still danger here. And it's in. The weight.
It's as easy as they look, though. Sometimes you...
Great chance here. And the keeper's done really well. But he can't do anything to keep that one out. You can see felt in the away end. It's 3 points dropped.
Yeah, they never really got going for me. They looked nervy in possession. There was too many errors at the back, and they've been punished. It's a disappointing performance for sure.
Well, he's performed admirably, a really good performance. Managed to put his stamp on the game.
Yeah, it was a good performance from him, wasn't it? On and off the ball, always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. He definitely played his part in the results.
So there we go. We've learned a lot about our team in our first 3 games of the season. And yeah, some positives there, some negatives there, but you know, it's a learning curve. Starting off against Augsburg very early on, we dominated. They had 73% of the ball, we had 27% of the ball all game, and our gegenpress counter-attack in play just dominated them. They couldn't get to grips of it. They only had they tackled us twice the whole game, and we forced 16 tackles out of them. They made lots of mistakes with 3 at the back. We had 7 shots, 5 goals. Very good. They only had 1 shot, which was late on in the second half, so we did very well in just capitalising them. As I said, they were just playing the ball around, but they couldn't do nothing with it. So yeah, I mean, and what a start it was for Divock Origi on his full-time debut, permanent debut. I mean, 4 goals. Out the 5, he scored 4. 4th minute, 20th minute, 32nd minute, 37th minute, 4 goals. And then Bellingham with that very nice goal in the second half, in the 87th minute, sealed us with the 5-0 win. And yeah, I thought it would go. Good 3 points, good clean sheet away from home, and good first 3 points of the season. Then moving on to Leipzig, it was a battle of the gegenpress, which was actually quite an interesting game. The 2-0 scoreline doesn't actually reflect how well we played. We actually dominated the ball. We had 58% of the ball to their 42% of the ball. We had 5 shots. And I think we could have probably got 1 or 2 of them if we were a bit more clinical, but we didn't. Leipzig had 7 shots. They probably should have scored more, to be fair. But I mean, that's just a true test of the Bundesliga and top flight football. Obviously, back in the big league. And yeah, I mean, Openda, just our strength and outpaced Newman. Newman just couldn't get hold of him. Probably should have done a tactical foul, but then might have been a red card. But so didn't risk it. And he went through on goal and went 1-0 up in the 58th minute. And I think, you know, up until that point, we actually were... It was quite an even game. Obviously, it was battling the midfield, gegenpress, finding the space, getting in behind. Quite a lot of offsides in the first half in that match. But then, obviously, going 1-0 down, heads dropped a little bit. And obviously, Leipzig just got a grip of the game. And Andre Silva did make it 2-0 in the 63rd minute. So, I mean, obviously, Leipzig were a very good team. Don't get me wrong, but I think... We did put them under pressure, and I think they deserve to win, but we put them under pressure. It was a good showing from ourselves. Obviously, our first home game of the season, so I think we could be quite happy with that. But the next one, away to Borussia Mönchengladbach, we let ourselves down, I think. It was quite an even game. It was quite a poor game from both sides, I must admit. They had 4 shots. We had 5 shots. Their goalkeeper got man of the match. That says a lot, really. Keeper made 4 saves. And yeah, I mean, possession was fairly even, and I think we had most of the better chances, and you must admit if you're watching the game. And yeah, like I said, it was quite a poor game, but then we just conceded a very sloppy goal to go 1-0 down. I mean, Ahmedzovic just missed the tackle like 3 times, and then it's just a bit of a calamity, really. You know, they took the shot, the keeper saved it, the ball's gone to the line and they've tapped it into an open goal. And then the second one was a bit similar as well. Keeper's made a good save, and then just the ball's gone all over the place, and they've made it 2-0 and they've won. But then again, that is the harsh reality of not scoring goals at the other end. When you go and concede, obviously you go and lose. But yeah, I mean, it's been quite a good showing from ourselves. I mean, in the next episode, it's not going to be any easier. We welcome Borussia Mönchengladbach, Borussia Dortmund, sorry, to the Veltins. We welcome Mainz. We go away to Mainz, and then we do have our favourite game, FC Köln, at home at the Veltins. But yeah, I mean, that is going to be it. I mean, obviously we sit 15th, a win and 2 defeats, 5 goals scored, 4 conceded. Divock Origi made a great start, made great return, scoring the 4 goals, sitting on a goal difference of 1. But like I said, obviously the board have only set the objective to avoid relegation, so I don't have massive standards to say, oh yeah, we need to go and finish in the top 10. You know, no. I think it's going to be a tough season, as well. Obviously it's going to be a tough long season, still another 31 games to go, but I think I'm not expecting to be in the top 8, but anywhere between 10th and 14th I'd be quite happy with, to be honest with you. Obviously try and get a mid-table finish rather than a top of the half. You know, I'll be happy with a mid-table finish. I think if we get a top half finish, then we get a top half finish. But I think we've got to avoid the relegation battle. I think we will, but only time will tell. But obviously the transfer window has finished as well, so that's good. Transfer deadline day was absolutely crazy. Some really stupid, weird transfers. I mean, Valverde is going to Man City in January. That's gone through £140 million in September. I don't know why. But Sandro Tonali went to Arsenal on deadline day. So that's going to be tough. I mean, Salah's left for Napoli as well. I mean, that's a big one for Liverpool, losing him. Caicedo on deadline day went to Napoli. This is one I don't get. Kevin De Bruyne going to AC Milan on deadline day. Liverpool just selling all the players, apparently. Alisson going to Real Madrid. Marcus Thuram, that's a good deal for Crystal Palace. And then this was another one. Heung-min Son leaving for Tottenham for Brighton. As the commentators say, one big payday left at the age of 33, £50 million. Just deadline day was very weird. We didn't make no signings as we're trying to save the money. And yeah, I mean, that's going to be it for this first episode of the new season. Good start, tough reality check, but got a full board confidence. Looking forward for the rest of the season. And yeah, more big games in the next episode. So I'm out. Peace.